And we're back.
Fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiasts.
See and
Jewel. Just Jewel. Prime for new knives from brands like Maxace,
Spyderco,
Mercury,
Kansept.
So let's get down to the table, starting with the Spyderco Micro Jimbo. Go ahead, see.
Alright, I will. There are a few different versions. We have the standard option. Now they're sold out already, but hey, they'll come back.
You'll be notified when they come back in, when you hit the heart. On our website.
I was going to say
to add it to your wish list.
Can you let me just...
So this folder is 6.22 inches overall with a 2.45 inch Warncliffe style blade made of CPM S30V steel. Has a full flat grind satin finish single plane edge. There's no RC on this. And 0.145 inch thickness. Blade is opened with the thumb slot from either side of the knife. The handle scales are black peel ply textured G10 with nested stainless steel liners.
Wow, that's impressive. There's also a tip-up decarry wire pocket clip that is reversible. The blade is disengaged with compression lock. Designed by Michael Janik and made in the USA, this 3-ounce compact carry is sure to take on all tasks, tactical or not. This carry was just $183.75 from AtlantaKnife.com. I think I'm happy we have this one. Actually, we don't have this one anymore. I already promised it to somebody. It is kind of interesting, I will say, because it really does look like a Micro Jimbo. I know that's kind of silly, but the
Jimbo
and the Yo Jumbo, I mean, they almost look proportionally the same size as this, except bigger. It's really neatly done. I like the compression lock a lot. For me, it's a little harder to use the, you know, because it's just here below my natural area. But other than that, I mean, nice design. I love how their blades are just so sharp, straight. Their designs are always close to perfect. How about you, Say?
I like this carry. I love the Yo Jumbo and the Yo Jumbo 2. I like them both. Like this one. Blade is astounding, not just in look, but in quality and cutting ability. This one's no different in terms of how sharp and reliable it is compared to other Spydercos. I too tend to prefer larger knives. That's just me, but I would carry this. I'd snazz it up probably, you know, like a colored lanyard through the clip, or maybe I'd try to do something with the scales, but that's just me. Either way, this Spyderco model is a must-have for regular knife users and collectors alike.
I will say the hole is iconic. The wire pocket clip is not.
It's not.
So we could move on from that.
We could.
At any point.
Could we?
But other than that, see, that's a nice pocket clip. So you got to put the extra 60 in for that. So, yeah, that works.
That's great.
On to the next blade, which is the Kansept REI. 4 versions right now. We're showing off the blue titanium and the lightning strike titanium, my personal favorite. So fully deployed, this frame lock has a 3.14 inch CPM 20 CV with flat grind. That's a nice blade. Single plane edge, minor jimping, and depending on the version, either a black stonewash or a sateen finish. The blade can be opened with either the jimped back flipper tab.
Non-jimped Bigfoot.
Is it really?
Non. Yeah, it's
That's a
not
little disappointing.
Nah, it's okay.
Or the dual-sided thumb studs.
Yep.
Whose colors vary amongst the versions. Overall, it's 7.29 inch with a titanium handle that comes in blue anodized, bronze colored, black, and the lightning strike. I don't know. I seem to like the lightning strike every single time. Doesn't seem to be as popular with everyone else. Maybe it's just me. Each folder has a tip-up reversible titanium pocket clip whose color
usually matches
the handle.
Yeah, like that one has the lightning strike, but this one matches the blade finish. So.
Alright.
Yeah. So designed by Kansept Maker, you can get a Kansept REI for your collection, beginning at only $159.89 from AtlantaKnife.com. So, love the lightning strike titanium. I'm with you. Nice quality overall, and you get a pouch, you get a cleaning cloth, you also get something else, like maybe a sticker or extra hardware, can't remember. But Kansept has been doing really well. I just think they're not as well known as WE and Spivy, so they don't get as popular as they should. I think it's a great knife. What do you think?
It takes time to build up to that level. We started, what, a little bit after we did? Maybe 11 years ago or so. So they've had more time, and they don't miss. So, Kansept makes sure they don't miss. Another 4 or 5 years, they'll be right there.
They don't miss. Alright, so let's hit our next knife, the Maxace Kingsnake. So there are 2 versions of this knife as well. Titanium and carbon fiber.
Alright, so the titanium option is 8.66 inch overall, with a 3.74 inch M390 steel blade, single plane edge, stone wash finish, 0.157 thickness, and comes to about 59 to 61 on the HRC scale. The handle is gray TC4 titanium with gray titanium tip-up pocket clip. The blade is open with a dual-sided thumb stud. There we go. Or a jimped front flipper, and is closed with the frame lock.
Yep, so the carbon fiber option is a little different, though it is also 8.66 inches overall, but it has a 3.74 inch S90V steel blade, which comes to about 60-62 on the HRC scale.
There it is.
Blade is open with either the dual-sided thumb studs or the jimped front flipper, but this one is disengaged with the liner lock. Handle scales are black carbon fiber with liners underneath. Features a gray titanium backspacer, tip-up pocket clip as well. So that part's kind of the same, just a little different color. Each comes with a box, pouch, cleaning cloth, and extra hardware.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
Be like the crocodile hunter. Nab you a king snake, starting at only $188 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Yep. Okay, here you go.
Oh, I figured I was getting the other one.
No, you can that one. It's fine.
Design's awesome. Styling, perfect, don't you think? Got the jimping in the right spot. I love how they filled in the back of the chassis with this rounded backspacer. I can't see anything that I don't like about this knife.
Well, close it.
It could use a
then you can see it.
Frame lock. Yeah, I know, that one little thing.
One little thing that you use to open the knife with.
I can use the thumb stud in this case, so
okay.
It'll be just fine.
That's good.
I'll place my king snake right there beside you.
Great. So I like it aside from the opening options. I'm not sure why they did this like this. I mean, it's almost 2 different designs. I mean, one is a frame lock, one's a liner lock, one's got titanium M390, one's carbon fiber and S90V. I mean, I understand Maxace may have wanted to do a more budget-friendly, but what's $25 at this
amongst friends?
This price range? Yeah, I mean, it seems a little pointless to me. I mean, might as well have made them both the same steel and done just different scales and made them both frame locks. I mean, they use the same style of pocket clip and the same style of backspacers. It just seems odd. I don't know. That's all.
So I think I'm okay with that part.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why we're trying to revive the front flipper.
Revive?
Yeah. Revive.
I don't know. But there's no question of quality. They're obviously good quality, and you're never really disappointed with a Maxace. If it had a bad flipper, it'd be perfect, but it doesn't.
Very unique pivot.
Pivot, yeah.
I like that also.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Moving on. Next knife. The Mercury Logan Mini. So this was a fan request, though it is also a new version of the original Mercury Logan.
Yep, so just so everyone knows, the Logan Mini did come in a limited edition version of like 100 pieces, but that specific version had like Mandicut and carbon fiber. I think it was at Blade Show this year, last year. None of us, not even AK, managed to snag any of those. However, we did get the more budget-friendly version of the Mercury Logan Mini, so Smooth Winder. This is for you.
Smooth Winder.
That's his name.
That's a good one.
Or her.
All right, so this folder comes in 2 options. We have the satin version. So when fully deployed, this knife is 6.65 inch with a 2.95 inch elmax steel blade, single plane edge, satin finish, rounded spine or crowned, 0.11 thickness, and comes to 58 Nothing, just 58 on the HRC scale.
That's it.
That's it.
Very nice luxury and comfort feature for the rounded spine. Black anodized light aluminum handle with stainless liner underneath. Fits well in the hand. Wow. The milled grooves grant the knife user some extra grip. One can open the blade with the thumb disc, which operates on ball bearings, and disengage it with the liner lock. Finally, this folder has a tip-up pocket clip and was made in Maniago, Italy. So there's also a stone-washed blade version as well, if you're not crazy about the satin. All the same specs, of course, aside from the blade finish.
Logan weighs in at 2.47 ounce and can be found for only $139.95 from
AtlanticKnife.com.
There it is.
So this is a very well-made blade. I mean, I like the style of the blade and the steel. Little plain in terms of color again, but it opens and closes perfectly. Not to mention, I like that the thumb disc matches the pocket clip because it's a slightly different color gray. Nice little extra detail. I do wish the blade had a little bit of jimping just for extra control. I mean, it does have the rounded spine, which is comfortable to choke up on, but I don't know. I just feel like my comfort level would be better reached if there was some jimping. That's just me. I like
I'm
it,
comfortable.
though.
You comfortable?
I'm very comfortable. All right. See, what do you think?
I'll hold that for you while you
It's
get
great.
comfortable.
Snail crawl. Back onto the porch.
Well, I am going to surprise you, I think. Even though I don't normally like smooth handles, I kind of like this one. It has a very Boker look to it.
It does have a Boker.
Which I guess can be expected. European style knife, I guess. elmax for $139. That seems pretty nice. So I think, I'm not sure, I'll have to give it some thought, but I think I might have to pick one of these up. I really like the styling on this knife, and I like how the I normally like see-through chassis, but on this one I like how it, I like to see it set by itself,
because that's how it's going to be displayed when you're not using it or carrying it.
Exactly. But nicely done job, I would have to say.
Nicely done job. Alright, so a plethora of more awesome knives are headed your way, but first, make sure to hit those like, share, comment, and subscribe buttons, as well as ring that bell. That way you're not only linked to AK and spreading the word so we continue doing, you know, our stupendous videos like this one, but you also get automatically entered into giveaways.
We've got the July is for Jokers giveaway going down this month and next.
Yep.
Enter here or become official AK member via the link down in the description. I was going to say below, but that's the very bottom. You can't miss it. You can also answer the AK trivia question. It's on our blog, on our website. Do any of this and you're entered to win the Joker Orizo fixed blade, which Jewel is spelling up right now.
Yep. Okay.
Includes 2 Kydex sheaths, 1 ferro rod, extra paracord, and of course, any merch she tosses in with it. Just for the heck of it.
Yeah, just for the heck of it. Is this the right way? Yes, okay. Atlantic Knife is also exhibiting this week at the Pikeville, Kentucky Gun and Knife Show. AK will be there Saturday 29th from 9 to 5, and then on Sunday from 10 to 4. That's if they don't get sidetracked by the antiques on the way there.
Hey, I'll be the one at 5 o'clock exactly, running for the door to hit the pool and a nice beverage.
Pool. Alright. So come on by. Gonna have great deals on your favorite brands, along with the new knives and gear from some of the lesser known guys as well. Like Coburn Tool. Anything you want to add?
Oh, there'll be tons of deals. Show deals, we'll call them.
Show deals.
I mean, lower than you would expect. I mean, we'll mention them later, I bet. Alright.
Alright, so if you can't make it, that's okay. We always have deals happening on our website, no matter where you are. So we had the Kui Prism with titanium and 14C28N for like under $100. Then we had the Cold Steel SRK for like $32.
Yep.
$32. And then you did something about a Spyderco.
Oh, Spyderco, I think it's Indela 4 with K110. That's going to be $99. And there's so many of them. Tons of Kaiser stuff. PPY was $99. It's S35VN. Fox Tribal Ks. There's going to be a lot of more name brand stuff coming up. Gerber. I think it's going to be an automatic in there. Trying to get it at 100. Not sure if I can.
We'll try.
Things like that.
Yeah, and then we do new stuff all the time, just in the new arrival section. And then we got open box items, so you could always check that, you know, get a little more deals on stuff that's been opened, but not used.
Like this.
Like this. That's great. Yeah. Alright, so you can also stop by at the show, see AK. Who knows, maybe you'll walk away with more than a knife.
Oh, you get to meet Z and Wendy.
Yeah, that's C is what he meant to say, C. All right, C, go ahead.
All right. Next up, latest Paramilitary 2. Now, in one day, we're not going to show the latest Paramilitary 2. We're just going to skip it.
Are we?
Yep. Cobalt Blue G10.
I don't know what day that's going to be.
CPM. Spy 27.
Yep.
Wow. Take it away.
Oh, throw it back now. Sure, so this folder is 8.38 inches overall with a 3.5-inch satin finish CPM Spy 27 steel blade with full flat grind, single plain edge, and minor jimping. Blade is opened with, big surprise, the ambidextrous thumb slot and disengaged with the compression lock. Scales are cobalt blue G10 with lanyard hole and 4-position pocket clip.
For only $217.50, you can have the latest Paramilitary 2 to add to your ever-growing obsession. Find it at AtlanticKnife.com.
Alright, it's a Paramilitary 2. I mean, there's nothing different about it other than the steel and the handle scales. Spy 27 is as sharp as 9CR from Spyderco, so if you're looking to cut stuff with this, you're going to be able to do that, and for a long while. Corrosion resistance is similar to like S30V, but a little lower than M390 or S45EN. Just keep that in mind. Overall, always love the Paramilitary 2, and if you're a Spyderco collector or a Paramilitary 2 fan, you really can't pass it up.
Yeah, you're not worried about the corrosion because you have some nice little packets in the bottom of your display.
Yeah.
Sucking in all that moisture.
You're just going to have a Paramilitary 2 display. I mean, I bet you could have it.
That would be a pretty big display.
It would be.
I don't even know how many they're up to. It's got to be at least 60 or 70.
At least.
Alrighty. Nothing really to say. I love the blue. Blue's my personal favorite when it comes to Spyderco for some reason. I don't know why. But it's PM2. So.
Well, there's Spider as well.
There it is.
Alright, so we're looking. That's right. We're looking at the Maxace Capsule 2. So there are 3 versions. 2 sport the colors of the original capsules. So there's the red, white, and the green, purple. The latest version is the blue, pink. All of these, of course, are the Capsule 2s.
Cotton Candy and the Pokemon.
That's great. We don't have any of the originals any longer. So this was a very popular knife, contrary to what we thought. We didn't think it was going to be super popular because of the color combos and the front flippers. But maybe because it was so bold and like the titanium, the M390.
What do we know?
Color titanium probably helped. I guess we know nothing. We know nothing.
Well, it didn't sell as fast as all the others. It took a lot longer.
Yeah, but...
At least an extra week or 2.
At least an extra week.
That's how it is anymore.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, the Capsule 2 versions, however, much different material. Each is approximately 6.3 inch when fully open and sports a 2.677 10CR 15 Como V steel blade with stone wash finish, single plain edge, 0.15 thickness, jimping, and comes to about 60 to 62 on the HRC scale. The blade is open with jimped front flipper, like that. Closed with liner lock for disengagement there. The handle scales are now G10 with stainless liners underneath.
Yep, so finally these folders come with built-in lanyard hole, box, cleaning cloth, and I think extra hardware. So you can take a capsule for just $78 from AtlanticKnife.com. Well, you said Pokemon, so either you like
Pokemon?
Pokemon?
I don't really like Pokemon, but...
Oh my gosh.
I know how to pronounce it properly.
Well, that's great. Pokemon.
Pokemon. Alright,
so the price is much lower than before. I think before it was like $228. This one's only $78. That is a huge plus. Downside, no color titanium or M390. Now, 10CR 15 Como V is a very tough steel, regardless of, you know, the negative things usually associated with CR steels. Especially when heat treated properly. I mean, it's on the same level of hardness and strength as like the Japanese VG10, which was very big and popular, but I think with cold steel, right? They had VG10 for a long time. I mean, this steel is used on like outdoor knives and kitchen knives because of how hard the steel is. I mean, it can stand up to wear and impact very well. So although the steel isn't as good as M390, it's still a decent steel. You're still going to be able to cut with it. And it's just $78. I mean, you can actually get one now. $228, you're like, there's no way I can get that. But this, come on. And I wish they had added a back flipper tab because this pink blue one is delightful. It's like a whimsical.
2 horns.
Yeah, exactly.
The pitchfork. The tuning fork.
Well, pitchfork would fit your mother-in-law perfectly.
We haven't mentioned her in quite a while. Let's keep it that way.
Don't ruin my vibe, Joel.
Well, I'm not really sure what to say because it's small.
It is. It's
compact.
It's quaint.
It's a front flipper.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like the first one.
Very acquired taste.
I love them. Just kidding. I mean, it's all right. If this is something that you want, this is all you. A lot of people seem to like it. I'm not quite sure why. But I will say this. I've never met a Maxace except for a Beetle that I didn't like. And maybe this one.
I can't really think of any place I've seen something that looks like this, so.
It is a unique design.
It is.
As long as they don't flood the market with them, which they're not going to do, I'm sure.
No.
Then they'll sell. I mean, people will want them. I mean, this one is kind of neat. I'm not going to carry a pink and blue knife.
I wish they kept the titanium. I love the idea of colored titanium.
Yeah, but then they'd been up at $228 again.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
Probably trying to hit a different price point. So.
All right, with that, we're looking at the newest Spyderco, the Bodacious.
There you go.
I'm not singing the song right now. So 4 versions. We only have this one in stock right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. It's designed by Spyderco's co-founder and Blade Magazine Hall of Famer, Sal Glusser. The Bodacious was named after the American bucking bull that became famous as the world's most dangerous bull.
Yep.
It's 8.27 inch when fully deployed and shows off a 3.66 inch CPM S30V leaf-shaped blade, which I like. Full flat ground plain single edge satin finish, 1/8 inch thickness, and jimping. Blade is deployed with Spyderco's thumb hole and disengaged with the compression lock.
There we go. Alright, so the knife's handle is built on a framework of skeletonized stainless steel liners nested within smooth G10 scales. Liners also form the foundation of the knife's high-strength compression lock mechanism. So there's also a tip-up reversible pocket clip for on-the-go carry. Made in the USA and weighing just 4.8 ounces, the Bodacious is...
good gracious.
Yeah.
Starts at just $262.50 from AtlantaKnife.com. Alright, so you'll let her go. Let her go.
Okay.
I love these designs when they do the leaf blade or the larger
big
size
leaf.
blade. Kind of reminds me of the big leaf. Yep. I looked at it again today.
Permanently ingrained in there.
Good steel.
Left its mark.
I love the styling of handle. It is a, it's not that smooth. I mean, it's smooth, but it's not slippery. And I really like that. All the hardware is nicely flush with the handle scales. It's got a nice pocket clip, which we finally enjoy, and compression lock. I am a compression lock fan. I do like when they loosen them up a little bit and you can get your compression lock to
swing like the sock
open the
terminus.
knife. Takes you a little bit, but you know, if you do it long enough, you'll get it in there.
Yep. So, I really like that this Spyderco is a larger knife, 8 inches. Blade steel, off the chart sharp, great on hardness. Pretty thick blade too, with jimping, that's nice. Reversible pocket clip, that's good. Made in the USA, good. I mean, it's all good. Nice job, Spyderco. Scales are actually pretty different from what we usually see from Spyderco. They are the smooth G10, but they're very comfortable too. So
I would have never even guessed that was G10 if I hadn't known.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have guessed that either, unless they told me.
All right, guys, final knife. We're looking at the Kansept Cassowary. Very QSP-like. We have the 80s carbon fiber one. Wonder why.
Which is going to be added to my personal collection, no doubt.
So this folder is 6.71 inch when fully open and features a 2.9 inch CPM S35BN steel clip point blade. Flat grind plain single edge jimping, and on this version, satin finish. Though it also comes in stonewash, black wash, gray calico titanium carbonitride.
There you go. Yeah, we broke it down. It was like TICN. I wanted to know what that was.
We just couldn't put TICN.
No.
There's also several Damascus steel options as well. This version has a black titanium handle with 80s colored carbon fiber inlays on both sides. Very important. Both sides.
It is very
Frame lock also has a lanyard hole as well as a tip-up right carry pocket clip designed by Coke Tools. See, we're working together this week so we don't do different pronunciations. The blade on this guy is open with a
non-jimped back flipper tab.
Wow, that's 3 times.
I know.
And
sorry.
operate.
I'm so used to putting it on there.
Ceramic ball bearings.
I'm just trying to mess you up. I'm sorry.
I think so.
Sabotage.
Wow.
Alright, so there are many versions of this knife. Some with carbon fiber, some that are full titanium, some that have the lightning pattern that C likes. Others even sport micarta, all with like a titanium underlay. Each comes with box, pouch, cleaning cloth. Though you can't take flight with a Cassowary, it does begin at only
$149.99 from landknife.com. Here, when you tried to jump in there and say non-jimped, reminds me of the Overlander videos that I watch, where they'll be like, yeah, we were driving the 7.1 diesel, and then somebody will hop in and be like, 7.3. I was watching Jay Leno's garage one day on all his YouTube videos, and it wasn't Jay Leno, it was the other comedian, Tim Allen, and he just kept, not a 67, 69, over and over. I was like, man, does he even know his own cars? All right, let's move on. Sorry.
Okay, so I love this knife. And I do mean love. Although it's a little smaller than the knives I usually carry, when you like something, you like it. Just like this. I really love the blade shape. I've actually seen this blade shape somewhere. I feel like it was a beg.
It was.
That's probably why I like it. In addition to
it's the mini
handle.
glimpse without the 3.
Yep, not the whole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
It's not the mini glimpse. I've received these emails before.
It's
yes.
reminiscent.
Reminiscent. And no, I will not send photos to prove it.
Okay. Reminiscent of another knife I have or might not have seen. I really love the blade shape, the opening. It's just what I look for. The back clipper tab. Carbon fiber is really what grabbed my attention though. Mine and the camera girl. She's trying to steal it, but this one's mine. It's mine. Along with the, I don't know if you want to call it disco or golf ball style pivot cap.
Dimpled.
Dimpled. Yes, why do I always don't use that. I think it's very unique and nothing but quality up the wazoo.
Quality up the wazoo.
Titanium, S35VN, carbon fiber.
Hey, with that response, you're ready for a debate.
I am. Let it on.
What do I think? Well, up the wazoo's interesting.
I know.
But I can see why you guys like it. I mean, it is very 80s looking, obviously, minus the Pac-Man, of course.
And if there was a Pac-Man on there,
I'm not sure quite how I feel about the dimpled pivot. I'm starting to kind of like it, but I also kind of feel like it's bling.
It is bling.
If that is a term that can be used
Blingy.
efficiently with knives.
It's acceptable.
It's a decent sized knife. I mean, it's not a front flipper. Got it going for it.
Yeah, that's
and
exactly.
I do like the blade shape, just like you did. And it's S35VN.
Titanium.
I think it's a decent price.
Fiber.
I think the other models of the Cassowary
that we're going with
are, I think, they're more expensive.
Some of them are. Some of them aren't. I think. Didn't we say it started at like $149?
I thought it was $139.
It might have been.
Maybe it was $149. I can't remember.
So the lowest one's at that one, and then some of them get a little higher because they got the titanium.
It's a nice knife, though. So.
You got a lightning one. You like the lightning. I like this.
You know, it's funny. The reason I don't really like those is because when I first see them, the pictures are really small.
Yeah.
So if I don't see a big knife, I'm like, yeah, I read what it says, 9 inches. Oh, lightning. Wow, that's nice. Then I'll blow up the picture and look at it. If it says like 6.65, I just zoom on by. Yep. I mean, I order it.
I really like them in the light too. This lighting, yeah, thank you. He agrees with me. This lighting, although good, is not as good as natural sunlight. You see this baby in natural sunlight where I try to do the banner photos, it like lights up. You
we'll save that for later.
Just want to carry it out there.
That'll be important. All right.
Yeah. That was our final carry this week.
Was.
Make sure to blow up those like, share, comment, and subscribe buttons, as well as ring that bell.
Joel's trying to get us to 20K.
I am.
That way you're always linked to
25.
AK and notified whenever we drop new AK Blade episodes, reviews, or posts on the latest happenings.
Yep, you also get automatically entered into giveaways. Got the July's for Jokers giveaway going down this week and next week. You can enter here this week and next month. Sorry. You can enter here or via the link in the description below to become an official AK member. They reap tons of rewards and get access to the newest stuff first.
Wow. Hope to see you guys at the Pikeville, Kentucky Gun Knife Show this weekend.
Yep.
Have tons of deals on your favorite brands, as well as showcasing the newest blades, some of which you saw today.
If you can't make it,
not be there.
They will. Wendy will insist. If you can't make it, that's all right too, because we're always hosting deals on our website. You can check back daily for new items, discounted knives, and more.
I tell you that Wendy, she likes to give stuff away, right?
Yes, she does.
But except when you win.
Then she
said,
she brings
are there going to be
the
any children
down.
there?
At the knife and gun show?
Well, why would you say that, Jewel?
Because children cannot buy
guns?
Or sell guns or knives.
Okay, I guess you was planning on giving them something, like ordering them replica little...
Well, hold on. Some parents may
bring their kids, yeah. That's probably...
But I wouldn't be like, let's make everything plastic toy knives, because that would...
All right, favorite of the week.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, I go first?
Yes.
I'm going to surprise you.
Are you?
Are you ready?
It's going to be the Spyderco.
It's this one!
What?
It is.
You are going to surprise. You didn't choose a Spyderco?
Not this time.
What?
I did buy this one specifically for the show and me.
Uh-huh. And him.
Because I don't think I have many.
Wow, I would have thought you were going to go with the
I thought about it.
Bodacious.
I thought about it.
You can't go Paramilitary 2 because you always go Paramilitary 2.
I like this one.
Wow.
It's
so
the
Kaiser
thumb
REI.
studs. Yeah.
And the lightning.
Not Kaiser, Kansept.
Kansept.
I actually like this one too. I have a thing for the
blue.
but not the black blade. I have a thing for the light blue titanium like this on a Wii. It draws me. It's almost like, oh, you gotta get
I do like it. The Civivi Moat was probably one of my favorite blue handled knives.
Yep.
It was really nice.
All right.
All right, so I was going to go with this one, and I figured C was going to go with it, but the Kansept
Of course
Cassowary.
she's going with that
of course I am. Look at it. Yeah, go ahead. What are you currently carrying? You're carrying the Cobra and Tool Clinch again. That's great.
Not again.
Yeah, you carried it last week.
No, last week I had, I couldn't tell you what I had last
I know.
week.
That's why.
It wasn't
There's
the
nothing against
clinch,
carrying the Cobra and Tool Clinch again. There's really nothing wrong with that.
Hold on a second.
Because I carried mine a week. No, I carry my Quibbits all the
I
time.
didn't have this last week.
Yes, you did.
That's not funny.
Check the transcripts. Find one word missing.
We're going to. There's no
Good.
doubt about it.
Good. I can have have them read it back to you.
There's no need to read it back to me.
Alright, so I am carrying the new knife, the Kansept Cassowary. This version, to be exact. In fact, this exact knife. So, by the way, we'll also be getting in the Finch Pipeline knife very soon. You'll see, and I'll probably get one of those
You know,
too.
the fight over the blue one.
I'll have to save a lot. You'll see drop announcements here on YouTube as well as our blog, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled. They were showcased at Blade Show last year, and I know how much you guys have been asking when it was coming in.
Yeah, ordered a lot of the blue ones. And the answer is soon.
Very soon.
Actually, I don't think it's all that soon.
I think it's pretty soon. Like
Can't remember.
3 weeks, I think.
Oh, that kind of soon?
Yeah,
sure.
that
I
kinda
think
soon.
I ordered about 10 days ago, and he said, well, they won't be in for about 10 days.
Okay.
So he'll ship them then. I have to wait to the drop day, whatever it is, the 8th or something. Alrighty.
Gotta save, but I'm getting
Moving on.
Alright, with that,
I'm C, and this was...
Jewel. Just Jewel.
And we're signing off. I said, you know what, I'll carry that today.
Okay, this one's fine. Let it go. You can get another.
Alright.
Alright, so, you're going too far again.
Have I always do that?
Yes. Alright.
But
Well, if there was a Pac-Man on it, would you be like, that's my kind of knife? No.
I would want it then.
Would you? Looks like he wants it.
You want it?
He wants it.
This is Lou. If you get to see Lou. I'm thinking you probably won't see Lou.
Maybe
Lou's gonna get...
cut it out.
Yeah, he'll be in the bloopers though. And all this talking will be in the bloopers.
He did not like that.
Stop touching my head, woman. Okay. I've had enough of you. Camera girl was not watching me and I snuck up through the printer area. I think I'm just going to lay down. Wow, you smell like Chinese leftovers.
Yes. I would take pride if I smelled like Chinese leftovers.
Must be those knives you're touching.
And it's 80s night.
There's no way I had this knife last
right.
week.
You did. And it's 80s night.